Hello, 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 hello. Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to Thursday evening Facebook Live paper crafting. Hope you're all really well and you're enjoying this beautiful sunshine. I'm sorry I'm sat in front of the window, so I'm not really in, I'm trying to work it out, but I'm not really in focus here. I hope you're all well. And I'm very excited to be back, and I kind of missed you on Tuesday, even though I had a day off, which was absolutely lovely. Had a day off with the husband, so we didn't do coffee and cards, but we had a great time on Tuesday. And then yesterday was, I was at work, but yesterday was my husband's birthday, so we had a lovely day. Hi Rachel, hi Maureen. Yes, we had a lovely evening celebrating my husband's birthday in lockdown. Hi Kim, I hope you're all well and keeping safe and fine. So anyway, back to it, back to stamping and crafting. I work at the hospital on Wednesdays and Fridays, so Thursday is my main day for paper crafting, Mondays and Thursdays. And I'm just checking I'm live on my page. Let's just see, it's very difficult. Hi Margaret, how are you? It's very difficult to, I don't know what's going on here, to scroll. It's loading. Just check I'm live in the right, no, hold on, live in the right place. So what have you all been doing with yourselves today? No, I need to refresh this page. Have you all been out in the garden or going for walks or doing nice things? Hi Philomena, I hope you're well. Hope you're good. We're all well. Yeah, I went out for a walk at lunchtime. I try and split my walks if I can, get a couple in and get my 10,000 steps. You're working. Yes, I know that feeling, Rachel. Sorry about that. Yeah, I am live on my page at last. So we're all excited in the Stampin' Up world because next week we have our brand new annual catalogue launching on Wednesday. So we're all a bit excited about that. So all mine have come through and they're gradually going out in the post over the next few days. So you'll get them fairly shortly, hopefully, depending on what the post is like. Hi, Lena. Hello from Canada. I think that is that little flag. How lovely to have you with us. I'm so glad. So we got to do our pre-orders as demonstrators. We were very lucky to be able to do that. In the 90s, oh my goodness. I'm going to turn this light off here, see if that helps. In the 90s, good grief. And I thought we had it warm. Wow, that's a bit hot. Especially for not even June yet. So I've decided to use a bundle from the new catalogue. It's a punch stamp bundle and I love it. And this one has got some leaves and flowers images and some stunning sentiments in a lovely font. Hi Jan, we're all good. So this is this one and it is called Lovely You and it's a cling stamp set and it has some really gorgeous words on it and I'll show you those in more detail. And to go with it, we've got a very exciting new edition. Hang on, I've got to find it. It's buried. I've been crafting all afternoon. Hello Michelle, how are you? I hope you're well. So to go in this bundle with the stamp set, we have this lovely punch. It's gorgeous. It's Pick a Punch, Lovely You. And it goes with the stamp set. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it on our card this evening. So yeah, I did miss you on Tuesday. It was very strange. Okay, now I'm going to turn the camera over and hopefully it won't be so... I think it's the sun that's shining through my back window. Hopefully it'll be a lot clearer when I turn you over. Do bear with me. It's always a bit awkward. So, but we'll turn it over now. So the dog came in. You know how he likes to sit in here when I do my Facebook Lives? He came in, he went out again. He's rude, isn't he? Here we go. I'm going to turn the camera over. So bear with me. Here we go. So you can see. I had a lovely day off, Jan. Thank you. It was nice just not to do anything at all. Hello, Mum. I hope you're well. Oh, here we go. Hope you're all right. And I'm glad your flowers got to you. Okay, dog's coming back in. As soon as he's in, I'm going to shut the door, stop him wandering about. Good boy. Sorry about that, ladies. It's a bit of a ladies' dog and he likes to be in here with us. Hi, Janice. How are you? Hope you're well. yeah, it was lovely just to have a bit of a breather and just think about things. So yes, as I said, we're going to use the lovely You stamps. You can see them a lot better now, I think. And they've got this beautiful font and lovely sentiments on. And then we've got this great punch. The lovely label Picker Punch it's called. And it's quite special because it looks a bit like our tag punches where it's got these little channels. But you can get 3 different size labels on each side. So it'll give you 6. It'll give you 6 labels. And I'm going to show you the card. And after that, I'll show you how this works. Okay. So we can have a bit of fun. Let's move this one out of the way. So I've chosen one of our brand new in colours for 2020 that we've got coming in the new catalogue next week. It's called Bumblebee. It's a great yellow. I love it. So I've chosen that. And then I've got as my base. And then I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock that's just slightly smaller. And that's 14.3 by 10. It is a great punch deal, Philomena, isn't it? It's really good. If you buy a Stampin' Punch as a bundle, you save 10%. And it's always a great deal to do that. So I'm going to use this first. I've also got another piece of Whisper White the same size to go inside when we finished. Hi Lynn, I hope you're well. Right, let's do it. Okay, now I've got a little bit of a technique to show you ladies this evening. I'm sure lots of you have seen it before, but it's a fun one. So I've got a bit of scrap paper because I'm going to need that too. I'm going to pop it under my card just to save my grid paper. We've got to look after the planet a little bit, haven't we? Okay, so I have taken out lots of the stamps from this set and I've got them here in front of me all ready to go. I have been using them, so just make sure they're clean. Got my Stampin' chamois. So I'm going to do a mixture of stamping. So I have got it. I'm going to make the card, I think I'm going to make it, oh, you're welcome. I think it's going to be landscape today for a change. And I just picked out some colours that I thought I might like to use. I just grabbed some different ones. I'm definitely going to use Granny Apple Green. I'm definitely going to use a bit of Old Olive. And I've got a few other ones there as well. So let's start off. I think those flowers were sat in your Caldecott depot for a day or two. I had a note to tell me that they'd been detained there, but I didn't know why. Okay, so I'm just going to do some random stamping. I'm going to move this up a little bit so you can see it. When I stamp random sort of images to make like a background, I like to stamp off the edge. It makes it look much more natural. And just change the orientation around. So I've got that one. I'm going to change the colour out. So who's been in their garden today? So this is a pretty one. This is like a fern. I've not been in mine. I've just been busy crafting, which has been absolutely lovely. I haven't had much peace, and today I had a nice peaceful time. So nice. So I'm just doing some general stamping, leaving room for my flowers. Like that. I'll do a little bit more on the bottom. Oh, I've got a halo. We'll get rid of that in a minute. Okay, so let's put that there. And I think then we've got Granny Apple Green. We might go for... Oh, I tell you what I went for earlier that was a bit different, but I think I might have... Did I put it away? I went for Mint Macaron, which was completely different, really. Yeah, it's more of a blue than a green. Hi, Helen. But I really liked it. Shall I tell you a secret? I actually did it by accident. I thought I picked up a different colour. And then when I stamped with it, I really liked it. So let's grab this stamp. So this is a leaf. Hi, Carol. How are you? And I'm going to put some leaves in here with the mint. It just gives it a bit of a pop. You see that? Decide where you want them. I want to leave enough room to put flowers in. And I might do some more at the end. There we are. Yeah, accidents are sometimes the best, aren't they? Happy accidents. Right, let's pop the pool party and the old olive away. So that's those, pop those away. And then I have got these little stamps here, and I'm going to colour them in. So I think I'm going to use my pens. And this is what I was talking about. This is a technique that I've done lots of times before. Done it at Coffee and Cards and showed you. But if you've never seen it, it's a great tip. So if you don't, you can use your Stampin' Right markers, not the blends, but the watercolour based markers to colour in your stamps and stamp with them. So if you don't have the ink pad of that colour and you do have the pen, you're all set to go. But also, if you have a stamp like this one, where some of the image would be a colour and some of the image would be a different colour, this is an ideal way to do it. So I'm literally using the brush tip of the end. There's a fine tip and a brush tip, just on the brush sideways on the stamp to colour it in. So I'm doing the buds of the petals in this Highland Heather, and then I'll go in with one of the greens. We'll use Pear Pizzazz, and we'll do the bottom. We'll do the leaves and the stem. So these are a great investment, these pens, because you can buy the colour families, or if you really wanted all of them, you can buy a pack of all of them, and then you have all of the colours. So, and then I'll show you. Now, the important part is sometimes it takes a while to colour it all in, and this might have dried. So you have to huff it before you stamp it, so breathe on it. Here we go. And there you go, you've got this two-tone colour, which works really well, I think. So I used Highland Heather there. Do it again. I'm going to put my light back on. It might make it a bit easier. What's that? Is that better or worse? Give me a thumbs up if it's better. Well, I'm glad you like that idea. So if the lighting is better with the light on, that I've got a spotlight, do let me know. Okay, so don't forget to huff. Okay, thank you. I can see your thumbs up. And then pop it on. Wow, 1995. You still got some that work. That's amazing. That's really reassuring, isn't it? I have some very old ones too. Not quite that old, but I do have some, and they have never seemed to have run out. Though you can, I do believe. I don't think it's actually a recommendation, but you can refill them with your ink refills. So there we are. Let's huff that one. Put that one in the middle there. So we've got that going on there. And then I've got a bigger one here. And I've got some... I'm going to go for Mango Melody on this one, I think. I love this colour. It does solve the problem of more than one colour on a stamp, especially a solid stamp that you can't colour in. So just make sure it go all over like that. I'll grab a different green. This one is Old Olive. Just colour him in. And away you go. I really like it. I like that pop of colour with that Mango Melody. Oh, I'm glad you like that. I'm going to do some more of this one. So I'm doing roughly about 3 of each. Odd numbers always looks better. You do find most things in nature do come in odd numbers, don't they? Like the leaves on your trees. They're not all like... You wouldn't have them all symmetrical. You would have odd ones usually. Sounds like I'm breathing heavily, doesn't it? There's one there. And then I think I'm going to put another one here in the middle, because we're going to cover a little bit of that up in a minute. Oh, I'm glad you like that. That's good. Sure I'm still using the right colour. I love this stamp set. To be honest, I love it for the font, but the little flowers are just beautiful. So that's that one. Then we have this little one as a single one. And I think I've got pretty much everything in there. So I'm going to use this little one. And I think I'm going to use some Flirty Flamingo on this one. Like that. Just go all the way around. Just be careful. It's often better to use the dark colour before the light. Just cut the middle in. On there. And it also doesn't give quite as an intense look as when you use an ink pad. It's more sort of a muted, distressed watercolour-y effect. And I really like that. And there. Just fill in your gaps where you want them to go. Yes, much softer. Hi Lexi, hope you're okay. Let's have one over here. Right in the middle there. There we go. I might do a couple more. Actually, no, I know what I'm going to do. Move this one. Where's that? This one with the big large flower head on it. Just use a little bit of that on the edges. So just bring it down a bit so you've got something there. And then we'll bring it over here as well. Hey Sally, how are you? Oh, I'm glad you like it, Jan. Oh, I didn't put the lid on that one. There I am trying to take it off. Literally want the tip of it on there, and I'm going to put a leaf this end. Excuse my arm being in the way. I think I'm going to put this one with a mint on it. I really like that. It's a bit different. There we go. So that's kind of the background, and all I've done is stamped it randomly. I've obviously used ink pads for the leaves, and then when I've needed a couple of different colours on the stamps, I've used my pens and just taken a selection of those. So that's that. And then I want to put my sentiment on it. Oh, let's shut this ink pad up. And what I decided, if I can find my pieces that I have cut up ready. Where are they? Here they are. I decided when I first made it, that's all right, Jan. Yeah, they're all from the same stamp set. Yeah, they are. So you can see all the little flowers on the bottom, and then we've got lots of words. What I wanted to do when I first made it, I thought I would like it really soft, my sentiment, and I'll put it on vellum. But of course you can see straight through it, and it's not really, you know, your words are going to get lost, but I still liked it quite soft, so I just popped. So you could have left a blank piece so that you could see the words. You could have left a bit without any stamping in. But what I've done is I have taken two pieces, so one with vellum and one of white cardstock, and I'm going to put it together like that. But this is where the punch comes in. So I have got this stamp set and the punch that matches. Now what stamp shall I use? I've got Love is What Makes Us Family, Miles Apart But Still in My Heart. I think I'm going to use Love is What Makes Us Family. Oh, it's all right, Dad, anytime. Don't worry about it. It's all good. That's a good thing about a live, is you can pop in and out. But I've got to work out which stamp it is, because I don't think I've used that one yet. And it's all backwards. Love is what makes us family. Right, so we're going to need to put the sticker on, because I've not used it. So find the right one. So down here. Take off half of it. Have I got it the right way up? Yes. And we've got a little line in them. Take that half off. And then you stick your sticker down. But take this backing paper off first. And then you just stick it on. You match it up. This is the fun bit. Because if it doesn't stick down right, you've got a devil's own job to get it back up. Sorry, I'm not with the camera. There we are. So then I'm going to take the other half off. Like that. I'm going to pop it down. And voila. I'm in Buckinghamshire in the UK, Philomena. About an hour out of London, I would say. In the southeast. So Love is What Makes Us Family. I really like that. And I'm going to stamp it straight on to the vellum. Now, interestingly, I've used this Mango Melody. I have got Bumblebee, which is not the same as Mango Melody, but they go together well. So I'm going to use Mango Melody ink, I think. Oh, no, actually, what did I use before that I really liked? Granny Apple Green. I'm going to go for that. Let's do it. Because it pops. Colchester. Where is Colchester, guys? One of you all know. Love is what makes us family. Oh, the dog is growling at a car. I don't know what he thinks cars actually are. He's a silly dog. I'm going to literally... Actually, I tell you what helps when you're stamping onto vellum. I've got a trick for you. Take a piece of card that's coloured and put it behind. Essex. Oh, thank you, Margaret. That's not terribly far. Right, okay, so I'm going to stamp right in the middle, and as you can see, it's a lot easier to see now it's on the card. Hi, Joe. How lovely that you joined us. I love watching your, looking at your Facebook posts every day. Cheers me up no end. So I think I might have made a mess of that because I can see through it. There's a smudge. I wonder if I can get it off. No. Gosh, I really pressed down on that one, didn't I? I think I'm going to do it again. If I find some more vellum, I will do it again. See, that's what comes of being all prepared. Let's move that one. Oh, I'm hot. It's very hot tonight. Grab a piece of vellum. I'll tell you the measurements of my little pieces then. They're 1 inch. They are 1 inch by 4 inches. So I hope this is not quite 4 inches. So I'm going to cut it 4 inches that way, because I need exactly 4 inches for a reason. So this one needs to be 1 inch. This is going to fit in our punch. Okay. Hi, Annette. Okay, so I'll pop it back on my piece of black so I can see it when I stamp it. And this time I won't be so heavy-handed. I kind of misjudged how hard I needed to stamp that stamp. And I went for it. Hi, Jacqueline. Right, love is what makes us family. Oh, I love a bit of vellum. Oh, I did it almost again, just a tiny bit. I don't think that bit's gonna notice. Okay, let's move that ink block and ink pad out of the way. Now, when you stamp on vellum, it takes quite a long time to dry. Do you see how wet that is? So I'm just going to blast it with my heat gun before I put my great smudgy mitts all over it. Before I smudge it with my fingers. I'm just going to give it a little dry. I had it out for heat embossing, so I'll just use it. And just take some of that off it, and it will, over time, it'll dry by itself, but at least it won't be quite as wet. So I'm good at smudging things. Okay, so I've got that. And I've got the white piece, and they're going to go together on the front of my card, because you can now see it a lot better. But this is where the punch comes in, and I'm going to use it now. So you might be able to see, hi Emma, you might be able to see how this punch works. So you have grooves here, channels here, and you can put 3 different size papers in, and depending where the paper sits, depends on what cut you get, how big it is. So this would be the full piece, 1 inch, and then this bit would be 3/4 of an inch, and the middle part is a narrower piece, is 1/2 an inch, and the same with this one, which gives you 3 different looks from each side. So I've got a 1 inch, and I'm going to do this one here. Do you see how the 1 inch just sits in the channel like that? I just need to open my punch. It's really good because you can get 6 different labels from one punch. So all you have to do is slot it all the way through as far as it will go. Make sure it's nice and even in there, and punch. And then you've got this lovely edge to it. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And you have a label. How cool is that? It'll go in. There we are. Like that. And I'm going to do the same with this one, just because I need it to match. One. So there you go. Look, you have this label on both sides, and this one. Oh, shush! Oi, shush, shush! Somebody's moving about that bothered him. Oi, stop it! Naughty boy. Okay. Oh, get down. He's been a bit naughty today. We had to take him to the vet earlier in the week. He pulled a muscle jumping about the garden. Silly dog. Oi, shush. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put this together now. So this is going to go on here. And I've used Bumblebee cardstock, and I've got some in my pre-order of the beauty. It's a great punch, Margaret. I'll show you all the different shapes you can get with it in a minute, if you like. Hi, Sylvia. It's the early morning there. Oh, wow. What time is it there? Must be early. So this is the beautiful brand new Bumblebee ribbon. It's really gorgeous. Matches the cardstock. You can get it in all the in colours. So I thought I'd use this on it. And to attach it, I just thought I'd have a bit of fun. I've got my handheld hole punch Now we don't stock one of these anymore, but you can use any one that you've got because they're easily accessible bit of kit that is, or just use a very small hole punch. And I am going to see where this rounded end is. I'm going to punch a little hole in there. That's the idea anyway. Let's hope I do it evenly. It always gets caught like that. And then I'm going to do the other end. 6:30 a.m. Wow, you are an early bird. Catches the worm. Have you got a busy day ahead of you? Right. So match it up again. Pop it in, and then we're going to do it again. It's a bit of a fun way to add a label to a card. Okay, so, and I've got my ribbon here. So I'm going to do this instead of gluing my vellum. I don't need any glue on it. You often see glue through your vellum, so this is one way of avoiding it. So I am going to put this through this side. Crafting, that is the right answer. That is the right answer. Okay, so we're going to work out where it's going to go on the card, or where you'd like it to go, and how far up you want it to go. So I want it in the middle, a little bit, but I only need enough to go around my card there and there. So I just need to push this over a bit, work out where it's going to go, and chop it off this side. Is that Lucy? Did I miss Lucy? Hi, Lucy. And we're going to pop it through. Oh, I'm glad you like that. That's good. Going to pop it through here. Then it's going to get glued to the card. It's super warm today. Okay, love is what makes us family, and that's going to go there in the middle like that. And I've got enough of this colour here to kind of tie it all together. Yeah, I'm going to put that about here, I think. About that. And then I'm just going to turn it over because I know exactly where I want it to go. And I'm going to take my snail and I'm going to use the snail the right way up would help. There. You can use double-sided tape or washi tape or whatever it is you prefer. I just got the snail handy. This doesn't really matter. Stick it down. I'm glad you like it. It's just a bit of fun. I just love this. I just love these sentiments. They're so lovely. Oh, I forgot to do something. I wanted to put dimensionals on the back to secure it before I glued it down. I can probably still do that. There we are, look. So, to keep it in place, I'm going to put the dimensionals slightly overlapping the ribbon, but not on, so they actually help secure the ribbon to the label and the card. And I use 4 because I like them. I could keep stamping up in, I'd keep me in dimensionals, and yeah, I should have shares in them, honestly. So I make my minimums just by buying dimensionals. No, it isn't. I'm just joking. Right, and you can slide it along, or you can't because you've glued it down, but you could. So there you go. You can just put it where you'd like it to go. So love is what makes us family. Make sure it's nice and straight. I can change that a little bit. Another bit of glue on there. I've moved it slightly. So pop it down. Well, I'm glad you're liking this. I think there's going to be an awful lot of use for this set. Lots of use for these beautiful words with a nice font, and the fact that they come with this punch as a bundle. All of those then fit on, all of those words fit in the punch. So it's made for that, which is brilliant. So lots of glue. Pop that there. place it on. Love is what makes us family. Love that. And somewhere, oh, I'm gonna have to sit down because I'm getting tired. Here we go. Somewhere I have got yeah, here they are, the little enamel dots that match all the brand new ink colours. Aren't they gorgeous? So we've got Bumblebee that we just used, Cinnamon Cider, Midnight, Moody Midnight, yeah, Moody Midnight, something like that, Just Jade, and that is Magenta Madness. Yay, I got it now. So this Bumblebee matches, so I'm going to use some of these here. I've got my picker tool. I'm going to put some on. And just where I put that little green smudge, we're going to put one there, so the smudge is no more. There's always a way of getting rid of one, isn't there? I'm going to put one up here, right in the white. And then I'm going to put one there. One there. Perfect. I'm already getting through these. I can see me buying a lot of those. They're so good. Right, and then I need to do my inside. So I've got Love is what makes us family. And what should I put? Miles apart but still in my heart, I think. Now, I haven't used this one either, but I'm not going to make you sit and watch me stick another sticker on. I think you've seen enough of that, so I'll just use it and I'll put it on in a minute. As long as I have it the right way up. Miles apart but still in my heart. Oh, I like that. It's really nice. And I did it in Granny Apple Green, so we'll do that. Let's just check. I haven't used this stamp yet. Yeah, that will do. Oh, I love it. Miles apart, but still in my heart. That is really pretty, isn't it? So I'll grab one of the other stamps and just make that look a bit pretty. So gorgeous. So like that. And then we shall take that one off there, and we'll use this one because it was pretty, wasn't it? We used the Mango Melody pen. Let's make sure that's on the block. And then our inside will be done. Yeah, I love my Stampin' Right markers. They do me proud every time. Right, nearly there, ladies. You're so patient. Have you all had a chance to do any crafting? I hope you have. I can't see your... Oh, thanks, Philomena. I can't see your comments. I can only... Now I've sat down. And then one last one I'll put on there because I like things in threes. It pleases me. And then, how many steps have I got left to do? I'm going to go out for a walk, see if I can see. I've been out for a walk around the lake once today and I've seen the goslings. They're stretching their legs earlier and they're growing hugely. I saw the cygnets from afar. They were having a swim on the middle of the lake. So I couldn't see them a lot, but I did see them. And I'll go have a look around the lake and finish my steps. I try and do 10,000 steps a day. And sometimes it takes a couple of walks. Right, glue, where did you go? I'm glad you like it. I am loving this stamp set. So this is perfect for now when you haven't seen your family for ages, isn't it? Miles apart but still in my heart. I really like that. I hope you like it too. Now I'm going to show you what you can do with this punch. So I've cut up some cardstock to show you. Let's pop that one there and bring the punch in. So each two sides. So if I use, we've tried this one out already. Excuse me. This is the wider channel, so you have a 1-inch strip, and this is the end that you get. I can do both ends. Obviously, you can make your piece of card as short as you like. So you have tiny little labels or long labels. I just cut mine at whatever length it was. It was a piece of card, literally. So this one, there's the next size down in the same channel, and this one is 3/4 of an inch. Do you see how it fits in the channel there? And you pop it in. Ooh, do that one. You see how that's then different? That's the original. And that is now different. Do the other side. And then the very last piece of this one is just 1/2 inch, and that fits right in this channel. So you can't go wrong. And it actually tells you on the back of the punch what size. 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1/2 inch. But it does tell you on the packet when you buy it, what's on the back of the packet. There's a little one. It's so cute, isn't it? This would be great for those lovely skinny sentiments that you put on cards. And I use a lot of those kind. So that's that one. So 3 labels from that side. Let's just cut it narrower each time. And then if I do the other side, I've got the 1 inch this side. Pop it in, and it's got like more of an angular label to it. Let's do the other end. I really like that though. Reminds me of one of those really modern buildings actually. So there you go, that's that label. Hey Sarah, how are you? Oh, someone's screen is frozen. Is that you, Jan? Okay, and then I've got I'm nearly done anyway. I've got the 3/4 inch. It's just a smaller one. Do the other end. Oh, I didn't punch it properly. Something occurred then. I was holding it up in the air, I believe, but it still punches. Still did a really good job of that, even though I went in twice. And then the last one is really cute on this side. If I do it right. There we are. Now let's cut that and try that again. Operator error. Get all the bits out. And it would help. See, I had it facing that way. If I do it this way, I can see where the channel's going. So pop it all the way in. There you go. That is perfect, isn't it? That's ideal for a sentiment, that one. Great for scrapbooking as well, I think, this label punch, because you get loads of different labels from it. So there you go. So that's those 3. So cool, isn't it? Anyway, I just wanted to show you because I was quite excited about that. It doesn't take much to excite me, but there you go. Really versatile, a part of this. They are different. The labels are great. So this one, Jan, if you put it in here, that's a 1 inch piece. If you put a 1/2 inch piece in the same one, you get this one. Sorry, it's this side. And then, yes, the leaflet is in the packet. And then this is the 1/2 inch piece, like that. And then this one, 1 inch, this one 1/2 inch, and that one 1/4 inch on the fancy side. Really cool. And you have them as long or as small as you like. Love that. And it goes with this lovely U stamp set, so you can always have a label to match them. Genius. So that's that. Anyway, let's move it out of the way. So that was our card tonight. I hope you liked it. Love is what makes us family, miles apart but still in my heart. And this is the one I made earlier. So the same but different. If you get that. It says, trust me, you're lovely, just because. And I've literally just changed the colours slightly. They're very similar though. Yeah, hope you like them. Thank you for joining me tonight. As I say, if your catalogues, well, they won't be with you quite just yet, but they will be plopping on your mats in the next few days. So look forward to those. It goes live next Wednesday. There's loads of beautiful goodies in there. And I will see you at Coffee and Cards on Tuesday at 11. Look forward to it. Hope you can make it. Take care and have a great rest of your week and a great weekend. Yes, I suppose it's great. Okay, thanks guys. See you later. Bye-bye.